Okay, so what is RC Crew Chief? Well, RC Crew Chief is setup software that provides you with insights into the setup of your RC car that you really can't find any other way. I'm sure you've been at the track. I know I have. And listening to someone come off the track saying my car's oversteering, understeering, push loose, whatever you care to call it. What do I do? Immediately following that, you usually get a barrage of suggestions on what you should do to make your car handle better. That, taking that approach is what I would say would be equivalent to throwing darts blindfolded because you really don't know what your car is, what it's set up to do, or anything of that nature. So RC Crew Chief takes that guesswork out of it. What we have here is the main page you see when you open the program. You've got all your different components that make up the car. You can have a whole pile of different cars here that you can pick and choose from. And then we have a bunch of tabs that we can use to see exactly what's going on with the car setup. So we have a setup tab here. That's where you would load and store all your different setups. You can have a kit setup. You can have, you can enter setups from the pros and see what they're doing. This is Groskamp setup from the 2012 Worlds. Then we have a handling page here, which we can look at the the effect of making changes to our springs, anti-roll bars, suspension geometry, so camber and roll center conditions. We can look at shocks and shock angles, and we can see what the effect is on the handling of the car at 3 different corner phases. So corner entry, mid corner, and corner exit. We also have a dynamic page which allows you to take a more in-depth look at what's happening, particularly with your camber angles as the chassis rolls. So what we have here is, I'll just animate this quickly. So this takes the chassis. In this case, we're looking at the front suspension of a 417X, takes it through a roll cycle up to a maximum of 2G lateral acceleration. You can change this to whatever level you want. And then you can graph various things. So this is the lateral G versus the camber angle of the tire. So it allows you to see exactly where your camber is ending up. So this one here started at -1, and we're actually going up into the positive range, which is a little strange. Definitely wouldn't recommend doing that on a normal basis, but you can easily explore means of correcting that with the program. The other thing we have here is some just straight line acceleration, so you can look at effects of changing to a different motor, changing gearing. So if we wanted to go up a couple of teeth and see what happens, then you can see how much difference that's going to make in your terminal speed, how quickly you're going to get there, and so on. So that's it. That's a real quick summary of what RC Crew Chief is. Will this take effort on your part to become familiar with and proficient in using the program? Yes, it most definitely will. Will it be worth the effort? I guarantee you it'll be worth the effort. You will gain knowledge that you didn't think was possible to have regarding setup of your car. So best thing to do is go to the website, follow the links to the download page, download the full version of the program. Installs with a free trial period to give you the opportunity to explore all the different features that you can change on this. There is a ton of stuff you can do. So give it a try. You won't be disappointed.